to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Boston College's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. A spectacular one-hand grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. He's got it.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Patterson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Patterson. Ripping through the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Heaves it on the run. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
A run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. The short hands, it's Fuller. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Takes a hit as he fires. Catch in the middle, it's Fuller. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Nice move there. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be... down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover's team was down there. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. And the defense drags him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bolden. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. A little screen to the running back. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boston College wants to play fast. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner is stopped. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl game.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, what a call by the defense. The zone blitz, kind of mix it in, do a good job making it look maybe like man. Bringing the linebacker, so much speed, so quick, right in the quarterback's face. He had no chance.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or... Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really good back.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. And that one will give them the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a man. It's Barlow. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Right back to the well. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
Oh, he's got some space. Rams him with the stiff arm. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Going to sling it on second down. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Ready to try the point after. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll go to the ground.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. This Boston College offense has it working. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. Receivers just got to be able to make a play for him.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Push down for the tackle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. Power football with the run. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Flushed out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Short gain on the play before he slides. Kentucky right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I've got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flood. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man, it's Patterson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Flood. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. They'll run the screen. There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Makes the grab, it's Patterson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Under fire. He's got it. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Patterson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled to protect.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment.